Hey folks, welcome to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, we are at the Tall Ship Festival, and there's 9 wonderful ships behind us. And if you ever get a chance to take the tour, by the way, we're at Lake Memorial Park in Green Bay, Wisconsin. There's several stops along the way, along the Great Lakes for the Tall Ships Festival, but 9 gorgeous ships along the way. And we'll talk a little bit about those, but it's going to be more about Admiral Merrill.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, and Private Mad Dog.
He is got very private.
So
this guy's very private.
Merrill's in charge here today. And
all right.
And one of the things we're going to do
Give me $50.
One of the things we're going to do is take wonderful brew pub pizzas,
yes,
turn them into this from the frozen stage into a nice, gorgeous pizza. If you've never done pizzas on the grill, that's mainly what the show's going to be about. We're going to show some great things, like switching over here. I'm going to slide one on right now.
All right, sounds good.
And I want you to notice the smoke bellowing over here. We'll talk about that in a minute or two. But we're going to do a nice smoked pizza on there, even though it's a gas grill. We'll show you how to do that.
Well, you know what's amazing? Of all the traveling that we do all around North America, people are always amazed that I'm doing pizzas on the grill. And you're going to find out later on in this show how simply it is to do on the grill.
If Merrill can do it, anybody can do it.
Hey, trust me, and I could do it.
That's right, exactly.
I think
right.
I could do it pretty good, too.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got to get started.
Do we really?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
And so, one of the things, oh gosh, let's just take a little break. We'll come back and do some wonderful pizzas on the grill.
Okay.
But you know what? First, before we take a break, I think I got a couple presents for you along the way.
You?
First of all, I got you a wonderful little T-shirt.
Oh,
because
thank
we're doing
you.
some brew pub pizzas. This is your T-shirt. You don't have to wear it today.
Proudly.
It's pretty hard. And I got you a neat little brew pub hat.
Okay.
So brew pub T-shirt, brew pub hat. How does he look, ladies and gentlemen?
You know, I think I could get in the pizza delivery business, even though they don't deliver. What do you think?
Yeah, and I got you one more nice little gift. And when you're doing pizzas on the grill, a foolproof way, and we'll talk about it.
All right.
But I got you this gift, and we'll open it up in the start of the next segment.
Really, what's in there?
We'll be right back with more of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling and find out what's in this little box.
I'm going to become a pizza man.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills. All natural golden plump chicken, Minnesota and Wisconsin raised. It's golden good. Cherry Delight, a Door County original. Renard's Cheese of Door County. Get your squeak on. The Oneida Nation and the new Oneida Market. Crisp Kraut, the world's finest sauerkraut, proudly produced in Wisconsin for over a century. And by UW Provision, the meat people, and so much more.
Hey folks, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. You know, I almost forgot. I was going to give you some more gifts.
Boy, I can't believe all these gifts I've gotten today. For God's sake.
Remember,
it's not my birthday. What did I do wrong?
You're the Admiral.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want?
And I'm just the lonely private. I'm the guy that does the swabs the decks.
Yeah. Well, you're not doing a very good job. Even at home, he doesn't do a very good job either.
Now, Merrill, if you don't know, is the one on the port side.
Wait a minute.
You're on the
port.
port.
Bring in Soupy Sales, ladies and gentlemen. Bring him in. Bring him in.
You're on the port side.
Been for years, matter of fact.
Exactly right.
Even I was a little port. And my ship never came in either.
His mom used to call him a porthole.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd sit on it, and sometimes I'd look out on it, too. What you got? Is that a collection plate?
No.
Okay.
That's a nice pizza stone.
It is.
If you folks, one of the accessories you can buy somebody or for yourself is a pizza stone. You know, pizzas aren't hard to do on the grill.
No, they're not.
We do. Talk a little bit about the Profire with more than 3 burners or 3 burners or more.
Yeah, anything if you're using something like that, we use the Profire, anything with even 3 burners or more. What you'd want to do is you could actually even grill the pizza direct if you'd like to on a nice medium heat about 425, 450 degrees. But usually if I have 3 or more burners, indirect method of grilling, I'll set it up for about 450 degrees, place the frozen pizza right on top of the pizza stone and place it on the grill. But preheat the pizza stone
first. Or even without a pizza stone.
Right, you could do that.
Profile.
It doesn't make any difference. But people, I cannot believe how many people, I mentioned this at the beginning of the segment, going, I can't believe you did this pizza on the grill. They're absolutely fantastic because it works like a convection oven. It's like Mad Dog. It has all this hot air that keeps on circulating and circulating. It needs to get out. It needs to release itself, but it's staying inside that grill. That's why you get a nice grilled pizza.
There's a name of a deck for that. There's a, here's what we're gonna do. You're absolutely right. Now,
Thank you.
And then on our MHP grill that we use a lot, it has a 2-burner system, so we'd put the pizza on one side, the heat sources on the other.
Gotcha.
No direct heat underneath the pizza. But Merrill's absolutely right. Pizzas on the grill are fantastic to do. Now we're doing the pellet grill back here.
Right, exactly.
We have the Pellet Pro over here, and Merrill fired that baby up, and you've got it up to a nice, pleasant
425.
425.
Yep.
It's hard to see in the sunlight here. Merrill put the pizza directly on the grates of the grill.
I could go to your house and sell you this pizza for $10. You know, it'd be no problem at all. But I don't know if you'd open the door if I was knocking on your door. But look at that baby.
Now that's just
fantastic.
done on a beautiful pellet grill, so it has the nice smoke flavor. And for the folks who don't know, real quick on pellet grills, it actually has a heat box down below, a heat system down below, a fire pot. You feed the source, which is the pellets, over here in this bin here. Simply push a button or two, fire it up to the temperature, to the degrees of temperatures you would like digitally, and just let it go and let it preheat a tad bit. And that's how Merrill did it on the Pellet Pro grill here with the pellet grills. But let's talk a little bit about pizzas in general.
Sure.
I got a list, honest to goodness, I got a list over there. I went out and I bought this pizza right here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that a gorgeous pizza?
Oh, just gorgeous.
But you know what the problem is? I got a list about eight ingredients is long I gotta buy to put on top of this pizza to make it taste anywhere near decent. I mean, that truthfully is a pizza directly from the freezer department. Or you can go to our beautiful friends at beautiful Brew Pub Pizza.
Right.
And Brew Pub pizzas have the lots of matzah.
They do.
They have the 4 meats. They have the sausage. They have the pepperoni. They have the sausage and mushroom. They have the cheese. They have a bacon cheeseburger. They've got sausage and pepper separated, sausage and pepper together. They've got a beautiful Supreme, which is excellent to do on the grill.
That matches me. You know, that's why, because I am the Supreme. That's all there is to it, you know. But they're great. It's a very good pizza. Look at the amount of cheese even on this one.
I know, it's a lot of matzah.
Compared to this one over here.
Yeah, it really is delicious. So we've got some other ones to cook with all the toppings on. This is just a nice little cheese pizza by our good friends at Brew Pub. And you can go online on Brew Pub and you can find a store locator and find some great places you can find the Brew Pub pizzas. Pizza stones. They're ceramic, people use them in the house, but all you simply do is slide this on any grill, gas, charcoal, pellet grill, anything you want, fire it up to about 400 degrees, 425 degrees, you preheat the pizza stone also, and then you simply slip the pizza right on top.
Yep.
Put the hood down.
Yep, and can I add something on this too?
Sure.
I had mentioned this before about the perfect gift, and we should be selling pizza stones, by the way, because that is something when you're wondering what do you got to get your favorite brother or sister that you can't buy anything, buy them a pizza stone for God's sakes. They're going to like it. They'll go, does it really work? It works, trust me, no problem at all. Ooh,
here's another gift for you. I know, have a nice sun drop.
Well, thank you,
I got another nice gift for you.
Do you really?
Yep.
You're a good man.
And whenever you're doing any cooking, whether it's tailgate time, we've got the beautiful Sun Drop, and Sun Drop soda is fantastic. It's locally bottled, the wonderful stuff.
And you got me a diet one too. You're a good man.
It was a talk at the sauna the other day. Is back from the service when you got out of the service in the 50s. It was the soda of choice.
Oh really?
Yeah, they'd go to Mansky's Tavern. They'd go to Ike's or something like that in New London, Wisconsin, where we're from, and they'd pick up a Sun Drop.
What is? I'll take a Sun Drop, please.
Here's some great cutters.
All right.
These are fantastic to use. Brew Pub has a nice little pizza cutter. These are great. You simply have little circular cutters for that. You can do the round circular ones if you want to. So there's different cutters. I've got the smoke box. We're going to talk a little bit over here. You know, and Merrill, I always wanted to be a sailor.
Did you really?
I wanted to see the oceans. I wanted to see the seas, the ports, the harbors. I wanted to meet people all over the world.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the west coast of the United States, up into Alaska.
Okay.
I wanted to go to the eastern Russia.
Really?
But you know what? I'm getting old and it's just too late. I just couldn't do it. I just can't do it.
You know what? You just didn't get your bearings straight.
My bearings straight.
Your bearings
Alaska
straight.
and Russia.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by the Oneida Nation and Cherry Delight.
It's spring in Door County, and cherry blossoms are blooming, painting the peninsula's orchards with beautiful color. When in Door County, visit Country Ovens and taste the wonderful fruit that these blossoms provide. Our Door County original Cherry Delights are healthy, delicious, and capture the full flavor of Montmorency cherries. Sample our incredible chocolate-covered cherry delights, natural tart cherry juice, and tasty toppings perfect for cooking and baking. Located in Forestville, just 30 minutes from Green Bay.
In the shadow of Lambeau Field, walk the path of legends, a historical tribute to the legacy of Green Bay football. Just down the road, discover more of what the Oneida Nation has to offer. Nestled atop one of the highest peaks in Brown County, just outside Green Bay, Thornberry Creek offers championship golf at its finest. 27 holes challenge all of abilities and ages, making Thornberry a golf course everyone can enjoy. Saguli, welcome to the Oneida Nation.
Wisconsin grillers can find Mad Dog and Merrill's signature spices, sauces, and marinades at these fine retailers. Happy grilling!
Marathon Feed has been serving Central Wisconsin for over 30 years. Visit our new retail store offering the same great products as well as pet food and supplies, indoor and outdoor home decor, and we're your local Green Mountain Grill dealer. We're also your full-service Purina dealer and carry food for every kind of pet or wild animal. Basically, if it needs to eat, we can feed it, including you. Get breakfast or lunch at The Scoop, our in-store restaurant with daily specials, homemade soups, and delicious ice cream. Marathon Feed, just south of Marathon on Highway 107.
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at maddogandmerrill.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
Fire up the grill with Mad Dog and Merrill and pop open an ice-cold sun-dropped soda this summer.
Drop it, Merrill. That's my sun drop.
I dropped it, and it tastes great.
Dang it, you dropped my sun drop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Want a bite of my burger?
No, I want a sun drop, the perfect summer soda to drop.
Drop by your local grocery or convenience store and pick up some Sun Drop.
MHP, Phoenix, and Profire grills used on today's show are available at these fine retailers. Go to modernhomeproducts.com to find a dealer near you.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, the pizzas, we got more pizzas cooking away, but we're gonna get inspired.
We are?
We are. We're gonna be.
Stop. I mean, keep talking. We'll keep going. I got something on your in there. I don't want you to
pizza.
know.
It's a pizza crust. I'm
There you
saving
go.
that
There
for
you
later
go.
on.
He had a burnt, crusty nose, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, we are at Tall Ships Fest,
Yes.
and we're in Green Bay, Wisconsin, if we didn't say that. And it's a nice tour of the Great Lakes, great festivals. If you ever get a chance, beautiful tall ships. They're built throughout, in the early 1900s, but the idea is in World War II is what I'm trying to say. World War II, Merrill's got this wonderful vest on, and it's a personal flotation device. And you know what they called it in World War II, a personal flotation device?
PFD.
They called it a Mae West.
A Mae West?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Because boy, could those bosoms float.
I'd float from up here.
So in World War II, they called personal flotation devices Mae West. And that's just one little tidbit that I know. We're going to do some great, we're going to be inspired. Oh, let me take this off.
It just released itself back here. Did you hear that?
Officer Rich, come here, quick. Officer Rich, real fast.
There you go.
Officer Rich, look at that. From the U.S. Coast Guard?
There.
Coast Guard Auxiliary.
Coast Guard Auxiliary. Thank you, Officer Rich.
There, she saved me, ladies and gentlemen.
Stage.
She saved me.
We're going to be inspired because it's Pork Be Inspired. If you remember a great website, Pork Be Inspired, it's actually... this way, I gotta get this straight. It's where's your pork?
Right there.
It's pork, spoon, and knife.
Pork, spoon, and knife?
Yep, pork instead of fork.
Ah, gotcha.
So if you go to the website, porkbeinspired.com, you can learn some wonderful, great tricks about Wisconsin pork. And it's actually the Wisconsin pork producers, and they help represent the state of Wisconsin, and other states in the pork industry.
Sure, sure.
And we're going to use some wonderful S. Rosen buns. I've got some pulled pork here, so it's Wisconsin pork that I made into pulled pork with some great barbecue sauce. And I'm going to do some wonderful open-faced sandwiches. Now, in 1909, Sam Rosen in Chi-Town,
the big city?
The big city of Chi-Town, Chicago, started making old-fashioned breads, and they've been doing it for over 100 years now, and it's still a nice family-owned business. Steve Rosen actually is one of the executives there. So we're going to take some onion, the nice onion buns
I love those.
of S. Rosen's. We could have used their nice, beautiful wheat, their whole wheat buns. They make the best rye in the world, the best party rye, old-fashioned rye. You know that Hawaiian, sweet Hawaiian bread?
Yep.
Dang, that stuff is good.
The rye, though, is the number one. You gotta go for a good rye.
And the party ryes are delicious. And I'm just simply gonna take some wonderful pork that I made into a pulled pork. The bees are extra.
Yep.
We're gonna put those on top. I'm gonna take and put those, we got these on the pellet grill over here. And I'm just gonna set those kind of indirect heat. I don't want too much of a heat underneath them. Some good old-fashioned Wisconsin pork, Wisconsin cheese, and just kind of cook them until desired doneness. And they turn out just absolutely delicious. Those are great open-faced sandwiches. And I got a little trick to show in a minute, but I'll let you get it going.
Is it a magic trick? You're gonna pull a rabbit out of a grill?
I'm gonna, yes.
Are you really?
No.
No, you're not. You're not. Hey, you know what I got going over here? I'm gonna bring one over here. I'm doing some pork chops back here.
Oh man, those look delicious.
Pork chops, very good. I love doing pork chops on the grill.
Oh.
So many different ways that you can prepare pork chops. Number one, the first thing I want to tell you about is you don't want to overcook the pork chops.
Number one, they got the portables are right over there.
There you go. There. Okay, thank you. All right, but the big thing is people have a tendency to overcook pork.
They really do.
All right. Pork is easily done at 145 degrees. So what I'm going to do actually with this pork that I took off the grill, I'm going to go ahead and vent that with some aluminum foil. Cover that up. Let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes. Yep. I know, folks, it's hard for me when I'm looking at a hunk of meat and I want to eat it. I'm supposed to wait 3 minutes. A guy my size is supposed to wait 3 minutes to go into that hunk of meat. It's hard, but you can do it.
145 degrees, let it rest for about 3 minutes. And use a digital thermometer, seems to work the
right,
best.
it does. Now another thing,
Want me to put that back on there?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Make a nice little glaze?
Yeah, I will. One thing that I've done, several ways that you could do this. This pork earlier, what I did was just to use a little bit of olive oil. I rubbed that with olive oil. I used a little bit of our Grandma Hazel seasoning. And actually I seared those about a couple minutes on each side, turned down the heat, went about 5 to 6 minutes on each side. You didn't wait, oh, okay. I was gonna get in your case because I thought you didn't wait 3 minutes. That you could go ahead and eat.
I waited long enough for that.
There you go. But you want to cut into that pork chop where the juices are clear. So you can use olive oil if you like. On some of the pork, I'll go ahead and use a marination. Our Italian Harvest is a nice marinade that you can. Marinate it for about 2 to 3 hours. But for a glaze, I don't think I really get into the whole thing of making the glaze itself, but you can go ahead and take a cast iron skillet.
Yep.
Put a little bit of butter in there. If you want for any type of flavoring, obviously add a little bit of garlic if you'd like. Maple syrup is very good.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, or you can even use the cherry syrup. But you want to brush that on the last 2 or 3 minutes. If you put that on earlier, you're going to start to see it burn and everything. So you want to do it the last 2 or 3 minutes. But remember, pork's done at 145 degrees. And don't you forget that.
And you can learn that at porkbeinspired.com. You can also join, they have a great blog.
Right.
You can blog recipes. You can join them on Facebook. You get the juicy news recipes of the week, and it's a great time. But here's a little trick.
Okay.
This is my favorite when cooking with pork. I love onions.
I know you do.
I love sweet onions. So you take a nice whole onion, and all you simply do is toss that baby directly on the grates of the grill. Nice heat underneath it. And I got a few examples here.
All right.
I got some charred ones. I got some not so charred ones. And all you do is put them right directly on the grates of the grill. You grab a knife, and all you simply do. Now these go on the grill for till desired doneness, till they're nice and soft. But watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Cameraman.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll.
For one time instead of giving me minutes. Watch this. Look at that. That is the sweetest gosh darn onion and hottest you ever had.
You know, you take stuff off the grill, it's hot.
And all you do is slice, pop, and slice again. I mean, it is fantastic. Here, watch this.
Do that again.
I know. This is my favorite. The one they're overly done like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the flavor. And you could eat them just like,
Ooh, they're going to be hot.
Oh, guys, you know what?
They are hot.
I know I'm on television. I'll just set that right down there for now, okay?
Hey, we're here at Tall Ship Fest in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's a great festival. Take advantage of it if it comes to your area, that's for sure. We'll be right back, and we're going to do some great toppings for pizza.
You got it, sir. I'm ready.
Hot
it's pizza
toppings
day.
just like this.
Oh, yeah, that would be good on there, wouldn't it? Ooh, Andy.
We'll be right back with more of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' in just a momento.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Renard's Cheese of Door County and Golden Plump Chicken.
Hi, I'm Lexanne with G&P Company, the people behind Golden Plump Chicken. Hunger is increasing in our local communities, and it can really happen to anyone. Our company, along with Midwest Grilling, proudly supports food shelves throughout the Midwest. You can help by contacting your local food shelf and asking them how you can donate your time or much-needed food items. Together, we can make a difference.
A public service message from the GNP Company and Mad Dog Merrill.
Fire up that grill.
Grillers throughout Minnesota can buy Mad Dog Merrill's signature spices, sauces, and marinades at these participating stores. Happy grilling!
That's right. I'm drinking milk right out of the carton. I live life on my own terms. I visited Waupaca County. I battled the white water of the Wolf River, biked bucolic backcountry roads, caught bass on sky blue lakes, perused shops hither, thither, and yon. Oh, what a piece of work of man.
Hey, Shakespeare, you better have a glass for that.
Visit WaupacaCounty.com. Get clicking, start living. I'd rather hear the call of Waupaca County.
Fire up that grill.
Mad Dog Merrill prefer to grill select meat from UW Provision, purveyors of fine quality meat. Ask your local butcher if their meat is from UW Provision, the meat people, and so much more.
Montmorency tart cherries have taken their place as the new superfruit and provide health benefits to all ages. This wonderful fruit contains antioxidants that possess the power to alleviate pain associated with gout and arthritis. They can also help relieve muscle pain and fatigue after a hard day's work or strenuous workout. Cherry Delight dried cherries are all natural, taste delicious, and provide the nutrients needed to promote good health. Try some today and start living a healthier life.
Hey folks, welcome back to Mad Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We're doing a little brew pub pizzas, and you can find that at all your local grocery stores. They're lots of matzah, and that's for sure, with several different flavors. And they're great flavors, but sometimes you want a little heat. So I've got some chili pods, and I'm gonna place some chili pods on a nice little cutting board here. And this is my favorite. I'm just gonna do a little crushed pepper action over here and crush some peppers up. And while I'm crushing these up, and I'm gonna add them to my pizza.
I wanna see you crush them babies. Yes, I hear you. All right.
The pods aren't crushing like they normally do.
Here, you wanna use my knife? There you go, sir. All right. Hey, you got the seeds. You got the seeds. Good job. Good job. You're actually doing a sauce that you could actually use for breadsticks if you wanted to, or put on the top of the pizza. Very simple. You just use a little bit of pizza sauce, pour that in there. And then also you need a little bit of tomato paste. That will thicken that up quite a bit. Now if you wanted to, you can do this on the stove, but I just mix this up because it'll get plenty of thick. A little parsley in here also. Fresh parsley will make a big difference. Elvis is here. Then I'm going to use a little bit of oregano. You want to use the dried oregano than the fresh oregano because it'll really bring out the flavor in that. So I'm going to go ahead and place that on there. Nice and dry. And then I'm going to spice this up with just a little bit of some garlic. Now if you wanted to at home, you can go ahead and use some hot sauce if you like.
Want some peppers in there?
Yeah, throw some peppers in it.
Oh, heck, I did this for some reason.
You're a good man. Stir that up.
I'm going to serve this pizza to these kids over here in just a minute, so I can't put hot peppers on there.
No, we'll see that.
I was going to joke and do that, but I ain't going to do that to those nice kids over there.
But look at that. It's so easy to do. You don't have to buy it in a jar or anything.
Here's
and the
some
flavor,
more.
I like that. I like that with the hot. I'm glad this worked out. You did very good. How'd you know how to do this, sir?
So far today, we've done some beautiful pizzas on the grill. We talked about pizza stones on the grill. If you don't have a pizza stone, I'll grab one for the closing over here. But we got some wonderful pizza stones back here. I actually used a smoke box, and we put some pellets in there, or you can do wood chips in the smoke box.
Right, exactly.
Do some smoked pizzas on the grill. The pizza cutters, you know, gosh darn, these pizza cutters right here are like the cat's meow. I mean, you get a nice crispy pizza from the pizza stone.
Well, that guy's been working out. Look at that, man.
Man, I tell you.
Got it.
I'm just thankful for the pizza stone. That's how crispy they are.
It is.
So we got a nice little pizza stone. Cut that baby up. This is the 4-cheese pizza, or four meat pizza. 4-meat pizza by Brew Pub Pizzas. and it's absolutely delicious.
Now remember we talked about using the pizza stone if you like to.
Yep.
If you want, you can use a little bit of cornmeal on the bottom of the crust, so it'll crispen it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Takes about the same amount of time as it does in your oven. Try it on the grill, you'll really be surprised.
We'll be right back to finish this baby up and taste this nice pizza. It's going to be hot, so we're going to let it sit for a little bit. Brew Pub Pizzas, Wisconsin pork.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Alcam Creamery.
Following World War II, Cameron Peckham and Al Pulvermacher formed Alcam Creamery in Richland Center, Wisconsin. It's been nearly 70 years and many things have changed, but their passion for quality, taste, and excellence has not.
We do one thing at Alcam. We make butter, and we do that very, very well.
Whether it's in quarters, solids, whipped, or hand-rolled. Butter is an Alcam tradition in which you can taste the difference.
Fire up the grill with Mad Dog and Merrill and pop open an ice-cold sun-dropped soda this summer.
Drop it, Merrill. That's my sun drop.
I dropped it, and it tastes great.
Dang it, you dropped my sun drop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Want a bite of my burger?
No, I want a sun drop, the perfect summer soda to drop.
Drop by your local grocery or convenience store and pick up some sun drop.
Domestic abuse can happen to anyone, yet the problem is often overlooked, excused, or denied. Abuse is never okay, and you are not alone. My name is Jennifer, and I'm a domestic abuse survivor. Your safety, as well as the ones close to you, is a top priority, and no one should ever live in fear of a person they love. If you or someone you know is being abused or in danger, call the Domestic Violence Hotline.
A public service from Cherry Delight and Mad Dog and Merrill.
In the shadow of Lambeau Field, walk the path of legends, a historical tribute to the legacy of Green Bay football. Just down the road, discover more of what the Oneida Nation has to offer. From the rolling hills of Buffalo Bluff and the magic of traditional smoke dancing, Oneida offers a wide variety of culture and experiences. It's all right here. Seguili, welcome to the Oneida Nation.
Well, I'll tell you what, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. I'll tell you what, we got 9 tall ships behind us. Look at all those gorgeous masts.
Absolutely beautiful.
Some wonderful grills, great pizzas on the grill. We learned, truthfully, if you don't have a pizza stone, it's probably the #1 accessory you can buy as a gift for yourself or for somebody the next time you do it, because pizzas on the grill are fantastic to do. MadDogandMerrill.com. Come and check us out on Facebook. We do appreciate it. Happy grilling, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy grilling.
Take care, folks. Time to dig into this pizza.
Fire up